might have heard of it. It's like it didn't work. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's Doom. It's very fast-paced, and well, I'll hopefully go through it with no much problems. That was the first stage. Pretty simple. Just trying to exit through secret, and like, oh, that was still good. Pretty fun. Anyway, usually what you do in the maps is you collect keys and go to the exit with them, or sometimes you don't need keys, but like depends on the map. And the main movement tech is strafe running. There's two types of strafe running. One of them is faster and the other one, well, slightly slower, but it allows you to turn. So strafe 40 is I'm gonna save here because this is like the second hardest map in the run probably. The reason why it's hard is so many hit scanners that can just destroy you like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die, but let's see. Yeah, shotgunners are pretty annoying. But yeah, about the strafe running, there's strafe run 40, which is what I'm normally doing. That's just holding left and straight, or well, backwards, left or whatever. Two directions, pretty normal. Then there's strafe run 50, which is holding strafe on button, which makes your turning strafe, and this is not going well. And also the normal strafing, and then turn left button that you have bound to whatever. So you have to hold 4 buttons to do it, and it prevents you from turning because your strafing becomes turning. Okay, I'm just gonna jump down here because there's health there. Should make things easier. Hopefully I won't die anymore. Okay, good, I got both the shotgunners with one shot. Might have to make a... Oh. Nope, you're not doing this. Okay, they're fine, maybe. Oh god. Okay, we made it to medkit. That should be fine now. Or maybe not, because there's another shotgunner here. Sometimes the guy's not here, but this time he was. Okay, I'm just gonna save here too, because the ending is still a bit tricky. Yeah, this is a great start to run. I need to get this barrel to block imps. Okay. Just grab that and we'll be through this level. Yeah, that took a while. Good thing the estimate is very generous. But yeah, this is one of the maps where there's a minor skip. You go over here in this corner, aim somewhere there, and oh, that was bad. I pressed the keys in one sequence. Again, what am I doing? You just line up and you jump to the hit because it wasn't properly lined up. And again, I guess going too much to the right there. But I need to get on that ledge like that, and that allows me to skip a big part of the map straight up. Oh wow, what is happening? Okay, this amount of health for the next map is not very good, since it is actually the hardest map of this episode, at least, probably the whole game, at least for this category. Yeah, this is UV speed, which is basically any percent, but because it's Doom, well, the name was before any percent even existed for anything. And it's called UV speed. And yeah, this map is just silly. I want to go through this area without shooting so I don't wake up the monsters. Oh, come on. But yeah, I want to get past this guy before I shoot, because shooting wakes up monsters and then they will block me even further. Okay, 6 health, no problem. Okay, I didn't want to blow that barrel up there, but... Okay, I didn't get the health. It's gonna probably be fine, but I'll make a backup save just in case. Normally in Doom speedruns, what you do is you record a demo, and that has to be a single segment, so it continues from... Come on, dude. But yeah, normally Doom speedruns are single segment. If you die, runs over. But obviously that's not very marathon friendly. So where's the secret? So okay, whatever. I'll go with this. Oh, I somehow skipped the line there at some point. That trapdoor didn't open with all the enemies. Oh, I didn't even need that help because of the soul sphere. But yeah, you're supposed to not get the soul sphere. It takes forever, but I had to get it since things weren't going very well. Hopefully everything will clear up. After this map, the next map is usually pretty easy. But it can, oh come on, provide some issues. Episode 2 mostly should be easier and like dying wise, but there's some tricks in it. Okay. And there's, over here there's a door that opens once I cross the line there. I need to get this guy to stand in the doorway so it blocks it and doesn't close like that, otherwise I have to wait here for like 30 seconds. I want those that ammo actually. But yeah, now right there you can see me doing the SR50 when I like direction gets locked to a certain angle and not changing even until I'm moving. Really? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here at all. Here, instead of going the normal route, I go to a secret to the key that I don't even use because I can go, once I got this key, actually I think I do use the yellow key, but yeah, once I get this key I can just go to a secret that opens up here with some imps, and this lets me go to a later area straight off without going around, and it also gives me some equipment here, which is nice. Rockets are pretty important for the last map of this episode, for the boss. With killing them with chain gun or the shotgun would be kind of painful. Okay, this map should be over. If this Inky would just stop blocking me. Just make a save here. I don't trust anything anymore. Yeah, there's this supposed fight that you can skip completely by just going to the exit. Come on. So yeah, there's invisible pinky demons. They're called, oh, I wasn't supposed to shoot them. They're called specters, and I don't know how well they show up on screen, but yeah, they're supposed to be like hard to see. There's the yellow key, yellow door. And I need to get the other keys as well. I think this one is the red one. The chain gun is a pretty good weapon for most enemies in Doom 1. Later on, for like barons and such, it is not very good at all, but for those you have the rocket launcher when you do need it. Usually you don't need to kill barons. Well, there's I think you have only actually killed the 2 barons in the last map of episode 1, and you have the rockets from now, so you don't usually have to use the chain gun unless you run out of ammo. That over there was like some small skip into a secret. There was a lift going up and I jumped off the lift while it was going up and it let me over the wall. And here's the blue key. I've got all the keys now. And now I just need to get to the exit, which is behind the blue door, obviously. A lot of the maps are just collect the keys in sequence and then go to the exit, but like they're not linear, so, but I obviously know where to go since I've done this before. That went alright, I guess. Alright, now just blast my way through these few enemies and we're at the exit. And this is the last map of episode 1, the boss map. The goal is to... oh, door didn't open. The goal is to kill 2 Barons of Hell. I should not have picked that actually up. And I'm gonna make a save right here. But yeah, these two guys need to die for the level to end. Well, it won't end there, but it will let me go to the exit. Taking damage here is fine as long as I don't die, since I need to die at the end of the map anyway. And there's a small skip here. Let's see if I get it. Probably not. Yeah. You can just get straight up there, and so you don't have to wait for this. But it's quite a time waste if you don't get it, but like whatever. And here I can damage myself, so I'll have the lower health because I need to die once I go through this. And that's episode 1. Now episode 2. This map usually is not much problematic at all, but sometimes you just get hit scanned to death, like here. You can lose like 50 health. Normally it goes like this and you have almost full health. And over here also shotgunners that can hit you. I just picked up some ammo there. Between the episodes you lose all your weapons, so I have to start with the pistol again. And these guys are really annoying. They are very good at blocking you. And over here I need to hit this wall to make the Cacodemon see me, and then press the button to make the stairs go up. The Cacodemon, if he doesn't see me, is just gonna stay there and block me once I try to get to switch. And that's the map pretty much. One more enemy behind the squad. Let's make a save. Just a sub 50, pick up Berserk for max health. Berserk hits give you 100 health always, no matter what your health is. Normal medkits are 25 and stink attacks are 10. Here I'd like to play a game of Smash the Imp. The thing with the Berserk Fist is... oh, I need the self access. The thing with the Berserk Fist is that its damage range is from 20 to 200, so you can either kill him or do nothing to it. And yeah, these maps are pretty straightforward until map 6. Just go to keys and get them and try to avoid enemies. Mostly of the time you don't need to even kill anything if you know how to get past them. That was a wall run. It gives like a huge speed boost, but it can only be done in certain directions of walls. There's another spot in map 5 of episode 2 where I'll do that also. So yeah, this guy is just gonna have to die. That's a huge waste of plasma, which is unfortunate because the boss of this episode is the Cyber Demon, and he has the most health, 4,000 I believe. And the plasma is really good at killing him. The rockets not so much because he takes no splash damage from them. Here, it's the best scenario is if I can get imps to hit the Baron, so the Baron attacks them instead of me, so I don't have to dodge his projectiles, but it's like whatever, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I don't want you to hit me, because Barons can do a lot of damage. Their like damage range goes up to like 64 or something, so I could have even died there if I'm unlucky. Here, if I move fast enough, I can get past that one, past the Cacodemon before he blocks the path. And that was on the teleporter. I did a line death skip unintentionally. It sometimes happens if you go too fast, you just won't hit the teleporter and it won't teleport me. Okay, and here if I go on the wall, the Barons won't even activate. Oh, okay, fine. But yeah, if you go from the center there, the two Barons come out and try to kill you, which is of course not good. And they tend to block you a lot of the time too. So going to on the side is very nice. There's a wall run right there, and not there because and there was another one. Where in Doom 1 there's not that many wall runs, but in Doom 2 there's actually one that is pretty much required. And this map has the Void Glide, which is going out of bounds, and then pressing the exit switch from there instead of getting all the 3 keys, which would take a long time. So thankfully we don't have to do that. Hopefully I get this trick pretty fast. It's kind of interesting. Okay, let's make a save here. I'll just kill the pinkies if I don't get it. Like, okay. I can't turn. Okay, my mouse doesn't work. Hello? Okay. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, this is not very good considering I did have to kill the cyber demon. Can you work, please? Okay, there we go. I went through the wall. No ask why there works, it just does. Here I have to press the switch, but because I'm out of bounds. Oh, I can actually feel this. It's true. Yeah, I have to press the switch through the wall, sort of. Like, I need to find a crack, and there is. It's the map. Would have been really fast if things didn't go wrong. This is not good. Okay, I got past the Kakadin. I'll just pick that rocket up since I don't want to waste more plasma than I have to. I need one rocket for the rocket jump. I'll just shotgun these. So, over here, there's a rocket jump. Why are you here? Yeah, this is going. Oh, got it. Yeah, that skips the whole level. There's a lot of keys you need to collect without the rocket jump. You can do it a lot faster, but I don't know, God damn it, this mouse. This port is getting tangled. But yeah, this is the cyber demon right here. You just shoot him until he dies. That's how you beat him. And I stopped at 1 plasma exactly. You're supposed to stop at 1. I did it pretty well this time, but if you don't stop at 1, you automatically switch to the shotgun, which then you have to do 2 weapon switches instead of 1. And the damage from 1 plasma shot is not that big. Okay, thanks, last hill. 2% health, let's go. No problem. Okay, he's dead. Episode 2 done. We don't want to go to episode 4. Okay, this is episode 3. Let's go. If you do episode 3 with safe strats, it's pretty simple. If you do go for the proper strats, it's terrible, as people who run it can tell you. Like, the first map is complete randomness because you have to kill these things with 2 shots pretty much if you want to get through, and it's random how much damage you do, so you either get 2 shot or a 3 shot. And oh, you got to skip 1 pinky, and you also have to kill these imps or get past them. You only want to kill like probably that amount of, well, not even that much, and then go through. Okay, this imp is not dying because I can't hit it. Let's take this guy. But yeah, that map is completely random, and you have to, at the start of it, even do a line depth skip, so you can, like, you don't go the route I went at the start for the shotgun. You get the shotgun, then you back out again instantly. And this map is pretty confusing the first time you play it, because what you need to do is go to where the lost souls were, like, just barely entered that pathway, and then get out of there instantly. Really? Really? I should just plasma those. Well, I should have enough plasma anyway, so... This mouse can move now. Okay. This is enough health. There's actually some damage you need to take while you go get the BFG from here. But then you can get health there. But yeah, the damaging floor can kill you if you're too low on health. This map there's a key bomb, which is getting an item through a wall. In this case, the yellow key. I think it's the yellow one. Yeah. So if you run into a wall fast enough, the game engine is like, oh, I guess you went through that, and it gives you the item from this side. So it's coming right up. You can do a wall run there to get past the things without killing a lot of them. But it should be fine. There we go, I'll get the yellow key through the wall. First try. At least that one's sort of wrong. Really? Okay. And this is map. No wait, it's not map. Kill frames, yeah, that's the next one. This one is pretty simple, and I don't need to shoot there, but it doesn't matter. I need to shoot here to wake up the pinky so they get out of the way, and hopefully the door will open. Okay, over here, Adam actually found a new way to bump this key that didn't work right now. Okay, well I guess we're not bumping it. Can I press the button? No? Okay, well everything is terrible now. Let's see. Why does this not work? It worked before. Like I tried it and it worked perfectly, but whatever. Just get it normal. You can save one cycle by getting the key bump, which should work every time, but now it just didn't work for some reason. I don't know why. I tried that like just before and it worked perfectly. But yeah, this is the Fire Blue map. This texture is called Fire Blue. It destroys streams, so have fun with the high quality picture. I'll just get this plasma back because I'm not sure if I'll have enough since I wasted so much earlier. This is also a very confusing map for first timers. Well, I bounced back from the end. That sometimes happens. When you hit something at a speed, you can get bounced back, and it's really annoying. Alright, 2 maps left. This is another key hunt. Nothing special. Oh, actually, there's a few jumps you can do, well, jumps, but that's what you call them. But there's no jumping per se, dude. This is the maze of don't bump the walls, which I obviously will do because it's hard to not do it. Oh god. And that teleporter takes you back to back where you were. Oh, there's something happening behind me. It's really loud. I guess it was that pinky dying. Alright, so I got the red key and press the switch. Now I can go in this red door and then jump over to get the yellow key and not fall down there, but I did fall down there, it's fine though, it's not too bad. Then go here, I get the yellow key so I can open this door, press this switch, it opens the exit, and now I can go back to where I was and do a little sort of, what are you doing here? Okay. That's okay, that worked. Oh my god, that is so loud. Okay, last map, the hardest boss in the game. Sandy thought the Spider Mastermind was harder than Cyber Demon, so he put it here. And let's do. I guess that's a bit early, but whatever. Right, well. What's the next? Sure.
You obviously practice Spider Mastermind.
What?
Practice Spider Mastermind.
Of course. It's the hardest boss.